If you're a cybersecurity enthusiast, then you need to hear this. Welcome to CyberHat channel. Understanding VAPT Top 10 Penetration Testing Types Explained. Welcome to our comprehensive guide on vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, or VAPT. If you're responsible for keeping your organization safe online, you'll know that the bad guys never seem to sleep, so you need to build up your defenses. Today we'll explore the top 10 types of VAPT, those clever techniques that help secure your precious systems, networks and applications. Whether you're a seasoned security pro or just starting your cybersecurity journey, stick around because we're going to dive deep. Black box testing. Think like a hacker. First up, we're going in dark. Black box testing. Imagine you're a hacker in a movie. Lights down low, hoodie pulled up. You've got your target in sight, but no clue what's happening behind the scenes. That's black box testing in a nutshell. The tester, in this case, is completely in the dark. No insider info, no peeking behind the curtain. They're approaching your system just like a real attacker would, armed with publicly available information and an arsenal of automated tools. It's all about probing for weaknesses, just like a hacker would. They'll be scanning your systems for open ports, testing for common vulnerabilities, and trying to exploit any chinks in your digital armor. By simulating a real-world attack, black box testing helps you understand your most vulnerable points from an outsider's perspective. White box testing, all access granted. Let's switch gears now and step into the light with white box testing. If black box testing was our shadowy hacker, white box testing is the trusted security consultant, the one with all the blueprints. In this scenario, the tester is given complete access. They know your systems inside and out, from the code itself to the architecture and configurations. Armed with this knowledge, they can conduct a much deeper analysis. Think of it like a surgeon performing open-heart surgery. They'll be reviewing your source code line by line, checking for security flaws and looking for any misconfigurations that could leave you vulnerable. While black box testing is great for finding those obvious vulnerabilities, white box testing is all about uncovering the hidden dangers. It's particularly useful for identifying insecure coding practices that can have big security implications down the road. Grey box testing, the best of both worlds. Let's talk about a hybrid approach, grey box testing. Imagine our tester is like an employee with some insider knowledge. They're not completely in the dark, but they don't have full access. They have some information, like system credentials and architectural details. This allows them to simulate an insider threat. They can exploit limited access to gain more privileges and move laterally. Grey box testing finds the sweet spot between black box and white box testing. Chapter 4. External penetration testing. Defending the perimeter. Let's shift our focus now from the theoretical to the tangible external penetration testing. This is where we build a fortress around our digital assets. Imagine your organization as a castle, with walls, gates and guards. External penetration testing is like testing those defenses, seeing how strong they really are. The testers in this scenario are like invaders trying to breach your walls. They're focused on your external-facing assets, those parts of your system that are exposed to the public internet. We're talking about your website, your web applications, those public IP addresses that everyone can see. They'll be using all sorts of techniques to try and break in. They might try to exploit vulnerabilities in your website software, launch brute force attacks against your login pages, or even try to sneak in through your email server. This type of testing is crucial for understanding how secure you are from the outside world. Chapter 5. Internal penetration testing behind enemy lines. We've secured the perimeter, but what about threats from within? That's where internal penetration testing comes in. Think of it as espionage, testing your defenses from behind enemy lines. This time, our tester is already inside. They've breached the perimeter, maybe through a phishing attack, a stolen password, or even a malicious USB stick left lying around. They're now loose within your network like a wolf in the henhouse. Their goal is to see how much damage they can do. They'll be trying to escalate their privileges, gain access to sensitive data, maybe even take control of critical systems. Internal penetration testing is all about understanding how vulnerable you are to insider threats. These could be disgruntled employees, malicious contractors, or even just careless users who leave their passwords lying around. Remember, sometimes the biggest threats come from within. Chapter 6. Web Application Penetration Testing. Don't get caught in the web. Let's get specific now. Web applications are a prime target for hackers. That's why web application penetration testing exists. It's like checking the locks on your doors and testing the alarm system. Testers look for vulnerabilities specific to web applications. We're talking about SQL injection, cross-site scripting and broken authentication. They'll try to bypass your security measures and gain unauthorized access. They might inject malicious code to steal data or take over your server. Web application penetration testing is essential for any organization handling sensitive data. Chapter 7. Mobile Application Penetration Testing, securing the apps in your pocket. It's not just websites and web applications that need protecting. Our mobile apps are just as vulnerable. That's where mobile application penetration testing comes in. Think about all the sensitive information stored on your phone, your contacts, your emails, your bank details. Now imagine that information falling into the wrong hands. Mobile application penetration testing is all about making sure the apps we use every day are secure. Testers will be looking for vulnerabilities in both Android and iOS apps, those little cracks in the code that hackers can slip through. They'll be checking to see if your app is storing data securely, if it's communicating with servers over a secure connection, and if it's vulnerable to common mobile attacks. This type of testing is essential for any company that develops mobile apps, especially those that handle sensitive user data. Chapter 8. Wireless Network Penetration Testing. Don't let your Wi-Fi run wild. We've talked about websites, web apps and mobile apps, but what about our wireless networks? Those invisible connections that keep us online, they need protecting too. Wireless network penetration testing is like hiring a security guard to patrol your Wi-Fi network, making sure no one's snooping on your connection or trying to break in. Testers will be looking for weaknesses in your Wi-Fi encryption, trying to exploit vulnerabilities in your access points, and seeing if they can gain unauthorized access to your network. They might even try to set up a rogue access point, a fake Wi-Fi network designed to steal your passwords and other sensitive information. This type of testing is crucial for any organization that relies on Wi-Fi, especially those that handle sensitive data. Chapter 9. Social Engineering Testing, the Human Firewall. Now for a different type of threat, one that doesn't involve hacking code or exploiting vulnerabilities. I'm talking about social engineering, the art of manipulating people into giving up sensitive information. Social engineering testing is like testing your human firewall, seeing how susceptible your employees are to manipulation. Testers might use phishing emails, those fake messages designed to trick you into clicking on a malicious link or giving up your password. They might even try pretexting, creating a fake scenario to trick you into giving up information. This type of testing is crucial for raising security awareness within your organization. Chapter 10. Cloud Penetration Testing, Securing the Cloud Kingdom. Finally, let's talk about the cloud. Cloud computing has revolutionized the way we work and store data, but it also presents new security challenges. Cloud penetration testing is like hiring a team of security experts to audit your cloud infrastructure, making sure it's secure from attack. Testers will be looking for vulnerabilities specific to cloud environments, such as misconfigured storage buckets, insecure APIs, and weak access controls. They'll be trying to exploit these vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to your data, just like they would with a traditional network. This type of testing is crucial for any organization that uses cloud services, especially those that store sensitive data in the cloud. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the top 10 types of VAPT. Remember, cybersecurity is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more insights on cybersecurity and how to protect your digital assets. Until next time, stay safe out there. Subscribe and click the bell button.